tensions between the US and Canada are rising, turning into a serious trade battle. Both sides have introduced new tariffs, making things worse. Ontario Premier Doug Ford first added a 25% extra charge on electricity sent to the US in response to President Trump's 25% tariff on Canadian steel and aluminum. Later, Ford removed the electricity charge, hoping to ease tensions. But Trump then threatened to double tariffs on Canadian goods to 50%, shaking the business world and causing stock markets to drop. To stop things from getting worse, Ford met with US officials and decided to cancel the electricity fee. This move worked. Trump backed down and kept the tariffs at 25% instead of raising them. However, Canada fought back, placing its own 25% tariff on $30 billion worth of American goods, including steel, aluminum, electronics, and sports equipment. At the same time, Canada's new Prime Minister, Mark Carney, made it clear he was open to talks, but only if Canada's independence was respected. Then, Trump made a shocking suggestion. He said the simplest solution was for Canada to become the 51st US state to avoid trade disputes. Canadian leaders, including Justin Trudeau and Pierre Poilievre, immediately rejected the idea. A poll showed that 90% of Canadians opposed the idea of joining the US. Meanwhile, British Columbia took action by proposing taxes on American coal shipped through Canadian ports. The US has been using Canadian ports to export coal because it faces restrictions at home. In 2023 alone, Vancouver handled about 17.6 million metric tons of coal, most of it from the US. If Canada blocks US coal exports, it could seriously hurt American coal companies, forcing them to find more expensive shipping routes. Other Canadian provinces also retaliated against US trade policies. Ontario, Quebec, and British Columbia stopped selling American alcohol, while Nova Scotia doubled highway tolls for US vehicles. Alberta introduced tariffs on American products, and other provinces took similar steps to reduce dependence on US imports. These actions are already affecting businesses and consumers. The US auto industry, for example, relies on Canadian steel and aluminum, and tariffs are driving up production costs. The Ford F-150 truck could become $400 more expensive. Electronics, home appliances, and sports gear are also seeing price increases. The trade fight is causing uncertainty in financial markets, with stock prices fluctuating. Inflation is also creeping in, as supply chains are disrupted and production costs rise. With both countries feeling the impact, what do you think will happen next? Will the US and Canada find a way to resolve their trade war? Share your thoughts in the comments.